Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be going through the Parish Development Model, also known as PDM. From reader 2, we saw how Uganda's economy is poorly performing on the account of economic transformation. The PDM Parish Development Model is a multi-sectorial strategy which government has introduced to create socio-economic transformation by moving 39%, that is 3.5 million households, out of the subsistence sector into the money economy. So Parish Development Model is one of those various poverty alleviation strategies that the government has come up with to help fight poverty and make sure. So they are telling us that the Parish Development Model is a multi-sectoral strategy which government has introduced to create socio-economic transformation to move at least 39% households out of subsistence economy into the money economy. So using the parish word as the epicenter for development. So previously, the other poverty alleviation strategies have been aiming starting from the top, but with the parish development model, they're going to start from the bottom. So they're telling us it's a bottom-up approach to national planning and budgeting aimed at moving development to the grassroots. So they are going to start from the bottom going upwards rather than starting from the top to down, just like other poverty alleviation strategies. So with this, we are going to be starting from the bottom, and the parish is the lowest, should I call it, political center. So PDM is also known as is also an NDP3. NDP is National Development Program, National Development Program 3. Implementation mechanism by both the state and non-state actors to achieve inclusive development in a coordinated and participatory manner. NDP is National Development Plan, not Program, sorry. NDP is National Development Plan. So we have NDP 1, NDP 2, and then NDP 3. And we are being told that PDM, or the Parish Development Model, is an NDP 3 implementation mechanism by both the state and non-state actors to achieve inclusive development in a coordinated and participatory manner. As contained in the NRM manifesto of 2021 to 2026, it is intended to address the question of creating wealth and jobs for the people. So the PDM is intended to create wealth and jobs for the people. And the majority of who are engaged in agriculture. With its implementation strategy, government hopes that the PDM will promote increased incomes through modernization of agriculture. So most people in Uganda are practicing agriculture, but on a subsistence basis. So with the parish development model, they want to change the economy. We said it is trying to create economic transformation through changing through moving 39%, which is 3.5 million households, out of the subsistence economy into the money economy. So they want to move these people who are practicing agriculture on a subsistence basis, and they want to modernize agriculture to have these people make money out of agriculture. So that is the major aim of the PDM. Through modernization of agriculture, industrialization, services and information, communications technology, and many other ways. The PDM will also be the vehicle to organize households into farmer community groups and support them to focus on most viable enterprises, improve their yields, quality, bulking, processing, and marketing. For subsistence households to transit into the money economy, using the financing facilities, mindset change, and good governance are necessary factors. So, in order to change these people from their subsistence from their subsistence households to transit into the money economy, there is need to, there's need for them to have access to the finances. There's need for a mindset change, because if I don't believe in earning money via agriculture, then I will not earn the money. So there is need for a mindset change, and then good governance. We need also the good governance. They need to have those leaders that also believe in that change. The productive sector also requires supportive infrastructure, such as the community roads, water for production, and connectivity to sources of affordable and reliable energy. So I want to look at agriculture mainly because The PDM is mainly focused in that area. So we need roads to help transport that produce, good roads to help transport that produce. We need water for production. Water can even be used for irrigation and all that, and then connectivity to sources of affordable and reliable energy. These need to be provided by the government at the community level. Social services too are a prerequisite. Social services too are a prerequisite for improved livelihood. They include health, education, good housing, sanitation, and hygiene. So when you look at this, why do we need all these social services? People need to be healthy in order to carry out these activities. They need the education, because if we, almost everybody knows how to dig. Yes, but we need the advanced knowledge in agriculture so as to be able to benefit from it. So we need that education, good housing, sanitation, and hygiene, as well as environment protection. The PDM is therefore the systematic organization and empowerment of the population by implementing these interventions in a coordinated manner at the parish stroke at ward administrative level. Then we have the background to the PDM. The PDM is as a result of review of government development plans, both medium-term aspirations and long-term visions as follows. So it came about after they had reviewed the previous models, that is the NDP1, end of term evaluation, and the NDP2, mid-term review. Recommended the adoption of the PDM. So when they reviewed the NDP1 end of term, after the end of term evaluation of the NDP1 and then the midterm review of NDP2, they recommended the adoption of the Parish Development Model. The evaluations identified the strategic role of a parish in improving service delivery. So this is why they decided to go deep down into and start from the parish, because the whole evaluations are identified and highlighted that a parish was really strategic in improving service delivery and strengthening production, productivity, and value addition for social economic transformation and realizing of NDP results. So it would help them realize their objectives and goals for the National Development Plan. In line with this, the NDP3, that is section 10, page 10 and 11, adopted the PDM as a vehicle for increasing household income and welfare. Remember, we said the PDM, or the Parish Development Model, is just a mechanism in NDP3. It's just a mechanism used in NDP3. So part B, that was part A. Part B, the comprehensive evaluation of the decentralization policy. Comprehensive evaluation of the decentralization policy. This was commissioned by the National Planning Authority, or NPA, in 2019, and it also recommended action of government by deepening decentralization and devolution to support planning and development at the parish level. The next is the NRM Manifesto 2021 to 2026. This identifies the parish as key administrative unit for implementing all government programs, working along with the non-state actors. The NRM's argument is that the parish is the unit manned by government operatives closest to the population. So they believe that when they start at the parish level, they'll be able to reach at least everyone, because they believe that the parish is the unit manned by government operatives closest to the population. So that is why leaders actually get in to actually talk with people. In a parish where we have the chairpersons, the councillors, and these people get to interact with these people. But when they look at it at a level of, maybe if they had decided to start with the district, we have, yes, the members of parliament and all those other guys, but when would the member of parliament run to a certain village within that district, a certain parish within that district, to reach out to these people? So they had to go out to reach to the bottom center, to the very bottom unit, administrative unit, which was the parish in this case. Then we have the next as other several programs of government implemented over time. As they reviewed these other programs, they also realized that the PDM was necessary. So the other several programs of government implemented over time are also seen as precursors to the PDM. These include the Poverty Eradication Action Plan, known as PEP, the Plan for Modernization of Agriculture, PMA, Wealth for All Program, Bonabagagawale, Operation Wealth Creation, OWC, Entandikwa Credit Scheme, Emyoga Wealth Fund, and several others which were implemented at the constituency level. So all these programs have been implemented over time, but they've had their shortcomings, they've had their achievements. But after a good review and evaluation, they realized that there was need to start at a lower administrative level, which was the parish level. These programs were at the constituency level, but after evaluation, they realized we needed to start at the parish. There are also affirmative programs for regional development and marginalized groups, such as the Northern Uganda Social Action Fund, or NUSAF, Peace Recovery and Development Plan, that is PRDP, Luwero Renzori Development Program, LRDP, Karamoja Development Program, KDP, Uganda Women Empowerment Program, that is UWEP, and the Youth Livelihood Fund, among others. The view of government is that these programs have been able to reduce the number of households in subsistence production from 68%, which had persisted for a long time, to 39% by 2020. So after all these programs, the Youth Livelihood Fund, UWEP, we have Emyoga and Operation Wealth Creation and all others, after their implementation, the number of households in subsistence production was reduced from 68% to 39%, but this is not yet the ideal number. So the PDM is aiming at reducing this number from 39%, or the estimated 1.5, was it 3.5 million? We said 3.5 million, to reduce that remaining number from their subsistence production to actually a modern money economy. So we're going to come back in my next video to talk about why the PDM, or the purpose of the PDM, and then we shall talk about how it differs from the different other programs. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.